Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Angelika's Journal. Just give me a sec. I forgot to close my door. Welcome to another episode. I wanted to thank everybody for your patience and visiting, and you can tell I'm doing this at the spur of the moment. I was working on the princess journal that I'm doing. Maybe I'll put you a little higher. As you know, I'm doing a bunch of different journals. And so this is the princess one. You've seen me make the cover already. I think that was back in October, November, something like that. Who knows, maybe even earlier than that. I had done a bunch of covers. And so this year, hopefully, it'll be done by summer. I'm going to go through them all and work on them. So this is the princess one. And I'm just working on the pages right now. So I'm going to give you a flip through. So this is the cover. And that's the back. It's that soft, furry heart material. It was a baby blanket, actually. It might have even been hers. And then, of course, I did stitching. And then the butterflies and another butterfly with a pearl. Keep smiling. Dance in the rain, you know, just carefree, have fun. All right, so then we'll do the flip through. This is what I chose for the inside, and there is a pocket right here. I'll probably put some ephemera cards in there or something. This is what I did today. So this is peel and stick wallpaper. It's like silk pink kind of look to it, and then this was wrapping paper. So it just shows you can take wrapping paper, you can take peel and stick wallpaper and do something with it. Now, yes, the page is white, and it's the pages that are white because I buy my paper from Dollarama, the dollar store, and their paper is always one-sided. So then you end up with a white side. And my purpose yesterday and today was to cover up these white sides. I don't mind seeing some white, but I don't want to see all white. So that was my task to do it. I did most of them yesterday. There was, I think, 3 of them I did today, and 1 I've done previously that I thought I'd add into her journal. So this was the one. I still gonna probably decorate around somehow. Maybe I'll put a strip of washi tape. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do because I'm not experienced at this. It's just whatever I think of. It's like, oh, I can put that there. So this is page 1. Then this is the page that was, this side was printed. This side is printed, but the back of this side is not. So I took out my stencils and I did honeycombs. What I would like to do on this page is maybe have a flower in the middle or coming off the bottom, and then have some bumblebees around it, which is why I did the honeycomb. This was a printed side. The other side is the birdie. So I didn't do anything, and I'm not going to do anything with this. And then this, I took some, you know, those, oh, I forget, the foam that's from the sea. What do you call them? Oh, I tell you, I've lost my words. Oh, hold on. This thing. So I took this and I dabbed it into some paint, and then this is water paint. So I did it with pink and with green, and then I went on my gold stamp. I have a gold stamp that's metallic, and I tried to get as much stamp ink on here. So it's very faint, but you can see the gold glitter on here. There's some gold glitter. That's from my ink pad. So these are watercolor. This is my ink pad. And then what I was thinking is maybe here I'll put some writing paper with her name so she can practice writing her name, or I don't know, something like that. And then this again was wrapping paper and washi tape. And I used my fancy scissors to go around the edge. So this one I purposely wanted smaller than the page because I wanted to put the washi tape. I don't know that I did anything. Oh yeah, and then I did an edging punch on that one, on the other side. And then that's the printed side. I put them back to back. And then again, I did my rainbow. But I did the rainbow with primary colors, and then like the yellow, the red, the blue were the primary colors, and then I did the secondary colors, which is orange, purple, and green. But what I didn't realize is with the blue, I had gone too far up. I didn't leave enough room for the green. So when I did the green, I had to overlap it with the blue. But that's fine. It still looks nice. And of course, I'm going to still either put writing spot there, or I will put a pocket and put some ephemera cards, you know, that kind of thing. Right now, it's just decorate the pages so I don't have so much white. This is a stencil I did. This was done with inks. The honeycomb was also done with inks, like my ink pad. Then those two were store-bought, and then this was also with my inks. I just did some yellow on the background just to take away some of the white. Like you can still see some of the white through it, but I did the yellow just to soften up the white. And then I did this stencil. Now this stencil is actually bigger. It had this on one corner and this on the opposite. So what I did was I stenciled the big one first. Then I moved the stencil so that it would fit on this page. And then I checked to see if it would overlap. Even if it did overlap and there wasn't this gap, I still probably would have done it. It would have just overlapped with it. And yeah. And then that's store-bought. And then on this one, I just added blue ziggy lines. I'll probably put a pocket of some sort here. I was actually thinking if I didn't cut all these pages roughly the same size, and there are still some that are longer than others, but I should have kept one the full width, because then I could have folded over the edge, right? And then you just glue the top and bottom and it's like a pocket. And that would have been perfect with this kind of stencil, because the stencil, see, it has a gap in the middle. It's like two parts. So it would have been perfect if I had a flap that went over and then you decorate the flap and it's a pocket. But I didn't think of it, so that's okay. And that's store-bought. And then this, I was just playing with my distressed ink. This is 4 different shades that come in one pack, the little squares. It's in like an off-white or a light brown, extremely light brown, a medium brown, a dark brown, and black. And I just took my dauber, ink, and then there, ink, and then there. And I just, like, all over the place, just everywhere. It's all mixed. I didn't blend it. I just, like, stamp all over. And then I thought this was nice. This is the adult coloring page. I did photocopy it, so it's not the original. And then I cut it out. Now I was thinking I could have done something on the background, then glue it on, because this is glued onto this. The original paper only went to here. Like, it would have been too small. Well, it would have been okay, because there are lots of different sizes. But I wanted to do it this way. But as I was putting it down, I'm like, oh my God, I didn't think of it. I could have done something with the background and then glue it on. But that's okay. You know, you make some mistakes along the way and you learn. But this is fine just like that. Oh yeah, I remember why I put it on this paper. It's because this side's printed, this side is not. And I wanted something on this side that was printed. And I don't have this that I could print it on the back of the original sheet. Which is why I fussy cut it out and then glued it on here. It's because that is the backing for this. That's why I did it. But still, I could have, you know, done something with the background and then glued it on. But that's okay. And then there's that. And then this one I'm sure you've seen before. It was one of those pages that I put a ledger book. And there's Claire's name. The book is for Claire. So there's her name. Maybe I should underline it or something here too. Claire. But anyway, so I put a book page. And then I did my napkin and the washi tape. And then of course I did the edges. I wanted to try out the two that I got. So that's one and that's a different one. And yes, I did put the washi on the inside too, just to reinforce, because I think this was one of the pages that was weak. And then there you go. That's the printed side. That's not. That's not. That's printed. That's not. And so this is what I've done so far. Oh yeah, on the back side of this one, I did this. Again, it's a stencil. This pink though was hard because I had done everything with inks, but I don't have a pink ink. So I'm like, oh, let me use the watercolor. Well, the watercolor smudged. It's smudged. And even when you touch it, you can feel this is smooth and this is like rough, like sandpaper almost. So yeah, the watercolor smudged. And I used a Q-tip to do it. And it's still smudged, so I don't know. I'm going to have to work on that. And then here I did another edging. And then the honeycomb. The other side I want to put a flower and bees. I might do a tuck pocket on this one, so they're not both the same. And then I did another one of those. See, I did one here where she's hugging the bunny. And on this one, she's playing with the bird. And again, of course, because I folded the scrapbook page, there's a pocket here. It goes all the way through. But what I may have to do is cut this like a narrow V kind of thing. And then glue it down, because when it comes to the binding, this is gonna bubble up. See right here, it bubbles up when I fold it. I don't know if you can see that, but as I'm folding this, there's so much paper here that it's buckling. So I'm gonna have to cut this in a V, glue down the edge, and then do my binding. But I'm not too worried about that right now, because I still have to finished these pages. I don't know. I do have another one of these. It's where she's got critters on the floor, and then there's, I think, the bird, and then the critters. Bunny and squirrel, I think it is. So I do have another one of these. I may end up making it in, like, back it with some paper and then use it as a pocket. Yeah, so I don't know. These pages that are stenciled with just one color, I need to do something with it. Like this, I can wait until I bind it. But this, see this? It's very plain, just like this. And the same with the blue one too. Like this is busy, so that's fine. But the blue one is also plain. So I still have a few more pages to decorate. And I don't know if I'm going to glue something down and make it into a pocket. Or like here, I might want to put some kind of ribbon along here. Or maybe those princesses, these, I actually had cut a few of them out. I could put 3 of them here, maybe with a backing. Like do a strip of colored paper here or a ribbon and then put the 3 princesses. I could do that too. I don't know. But I just wanted to show you I'm working on the pages. And then when over the weekend I'll probably finish the pages. And then Monday I will show you the finished pages and we'll bind it. And then we'll start putting in pockets and tucks and all that. But this is the process, right? You make your cover, you make your pages when everything's good with the pages, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Like if I'm going to add a tuck here, I can do that once the journal is binded, right? I'm just like, I don't want to stencil or paint if the book it has been binded. So that's why I'm just trying to do a basis for these white pages. And I do not feel like this is complete. I could do stamping on here even. I could stamp some butterflies and color it in with colored pencils. Maybe put, I don't know. And if I am going to leave it as is and just put a pocket or a tuck, then I won't do it now because it'll interfere with binding it, because it adds another layer in just one area, right? So yeah, so that's what I have so far. I will be back, today's Friday, so, oh no, today's Saturday. So, no, today's Friday. Saturday I'll work on this, and I have my garden binder to work on. Saturday and Sunday, and then Monday I'll be back and we'll take this to the next step. All right. I hope you enjoyed this little flip through of what I have so far. And if you have any questions, please comment down below. And I will see you on the next one. Remember to do what makes you happy, and everything else will fall into place. All right, everybody, take care. Bye for now.